Well, meantime, as the world continues to monitor the rise in oil prices that remain at high rates, even here at home, motorists are on edge about a possible gas hike of $8. Our Crystal Darling spoke to a noted economist on the issue.
A global spike in oil prices, leaving motorists in with many small island developing states like the Bahamas pinching pennies even more so to fill up at the pumps. And as widely known behind it, Russia's unrelenting war with Ukraine. Weighing in on the economics of it, Fidelity Bank CEO Gowan Bowe says while sanctions interrupted a sizable percentage of the world's oil supply, the demand for oil has virtually stayed the same.
People don't want to drive less. People don't need less heat in the cold winter. So when a supplier of that is actually pulled out of the equation, people with the same demand with less supply are bidding the price up.
That aside, here's also why the Bahamas has seen a jump in the cost of petroleum.
If you produce certain items, you could control the cost of it. So the United States, where they were able to keep their domestic reserves for price balance and import from other territories, now that the imports are more expensive and less available, they can turn to their domestic reserves. We don't have that luxury. We import all of the oil that we consume.
Soaring prices at the pumps have found some here at home calling for the Bahamas to follow Barbados' lead and lower the cost of oil. State Minister of Economics, Senator the Honorable Michael Halkitis, has argued otherwise, and Bowe agreed, also stressing where one tax is reduced, the balance would have to be added elsewhere.
Bear in mind that they've been having a lot of elements heaped on them for a long period of time. The question is, do Bahamians want to see a cut in the civil service when in most households you have probably at least one person, if not 1.5 persons in a household working for government? Do persons want to see government services curtailed when we're talking about the price of healthcare, we're talking the price of education, we're talking about social services and the assistance benefits that are there? Do persons want to be paying a higher VAT rate? Because if they're saying, well, I remove taxes on one item to go to the other item, they have to increase taxes.
The cost of petroleum fluctuates, so it's hard to say whether or not prices will go down soon or in the distant future. Crystal Darling, ZNS Network News.
Hungry and looking for something so satisfying? Something to truly tantalize your taste buds? Then make it Charlie's, the home of the #1 cheesesteak in the world. Also serving up a variety of delicious wings, freshly cooked to order under 10 minutes. With 2 locations to serve you. Mall at Marathon, open from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. and the East-West Highway next to Solomon's from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. That's Charlie's, the home of the #1 cheesesteak in the world. 393-3100.